Yeah, we're in the trap. Look at the promethazine with codeine. This is where they cook the crack. Promethazine with codeine. Look at this. We turn that soft to hard. That's what we do. Like El Chapo, get some of this. You got El Chapo, Connect the Dots. I wonder what kind of Afghanistan cartel movie this was.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. When they took bullying out of school.
That's what was wrong with society.
They fucked up the whole ecosystem of mankind.
I'm the villain. Charleston's the hero.
Yeah, I see a Newport package in your front yard.
That's Charleston White's debut movie. This thing's gonna break the internet. Don't wanna miss what we're putting down, baby. Let's go. Right here, the phone, baby. Hey, B, our first movie. Tell me what's up, dog.
Hey, man, y'all know what time it is. Me and Alex Stein done hooked up again, man.
And Meezy, I'm with my boy Meezy. Look, the bad boy producer, dog. We about to break the internet.
My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself, why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. I'ma break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Primetime with Alex Stein. Tonight's episode is going to be magical. We have the one, the only, the king of the internet, in my personal opinion, and my very good friend, the one, the only Charleston White. Charleston, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, brother. How you doing, man?
Well, real quick, people that were just watching, so if y'all saw that, Charleston and I we got a movie coming out.
Wrong address.
Wrong address, November 16th. Tell them just real quick before we get into all the politics, what's this movie all about?
Man, this movie is about me playing a very serious role. I'm a granddad in this movie. My daughter get involved with some old riff-raff street thug guy that ultimately runs off with somebody's package that was delivered to our house, and it gets my grandson killed. So I kind of partner with and team up with the local law enforcement like I do in real life to put a nigga's ass in jail. And yeah,
I'm the villain.
Yeah, he the villain.
I'm the bad guy. I'm the landlord trying to.
Yeah, he the mean white man that's steady fucking with me about paying rent, and I'm struggling trying to pay rent. And he threatened to put me out, and he know I got my daughter. You know, just like the real white people do you.
Yeah, that's true. And Anthony Dewberry's in it. We got a bunch of great people in this movie, so you guys be on the lookout for that. Now, we got to get into some politics. Charleston, I know you're a very busy man. You're an
early voting.
I say you're an international pimp on a blimp, man. Every day you're in a different city with a different crew doing God knows what. You're always at the club. I love your life. I'm jealous of your life, Charleston. You live the life. But you know what? You've been very successful in this Kamala Harris, Biden inflation economy, though most people haven't.
Yeah.
So what's on the line in this upcoming election, in your personal opinion?
Our civil liberties.
Yeah.
I think our civil liberties on the line. I think if Kamala becomes president, America may go to a socialist country, and we may end up like Venezuela.
I think you're right. Now, let's play SOT number one. Look at this. Look at her answer. They asked her a simple question. And listen.
She don't answer simple questions.
I know, she can't answer shit. Let's watch this clip.
So I may not be quick to have the answer as soon as you ask it about a specific policy issue sometimes, because I'm going to want to research it. I'm going to want to study it. I'm kind of a nerd sometimes, I confess.
Is that what a black woman acts like? I'm a nerd sometimes?
Man, that's a hoe. Yeah, that's a hoe playing on y'all. Yeah, say, well, one of the most clever species on earth is a hoe.
And that's what she is, because she got with Mayor Willie Brown. She got with
Man, she was at the HBCU partying. And she's been to a couple Diddy parties.
Yeah, well, let's get into that real quick. What do you think's going on? Diddy's a Fed, though. And I'm like you, though. I think they should be free. They knew he was a...
he's a fall guy for somebody.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's a fall guy. I don't think he was as... I think what he did was bad, but it's not as bad as they say. I bet They got a video of Barack Obama sucking dick or something.
If you've been paying attention in detail, there's only, for the criminal case, there's only one victim on the case, and that's Cassie. There's no other victims. Yeah, there's no other victims on the case.
He did beat her ass.
Yeah, he did. He did. But she's the only victim on the case. So the rest of them are civil cases.
Yeah, but that lawyer out of Houston just added 120 civil things. See, everybody's jumping on it. He didn't do that to,
And everybody been to the party, and everybody's quiet about it.
And Ashton Kutcher, did you see Beyonce?
Beyonce, Jay-Z, everybody's been to the party.
I know, but then Jaguar Wright went on Piers Morgan's and said that Jay-Z's more guilty than Puff Daddy, and they sent a cease and desist to Piers Morgan. Did you see that?
Yeah, and they shut down Real Life Street Stars.
Did they shut his page down?
They gave him a strike. So they.
For that Jaguar interview.
Yeah.
Real Life Street Stars is great. Everybody needs to go follow that.
Yeah, they shut
YouTube.
their ass down.
Now let's watch this clip of Kamala. Listen to this.
Is there something you can point to in your life, political life, or in your life in the last 4 years that you think is a mistake that you have learned from?
I mean, I've made many mistakes.
Be specific.
And they range from, if you've ever parented a child, you make lots of mistakes too. In my role as vice president, I've probably worked very hard at making sure that
the wicked
I am well versed on issues, and I think that is very important. It's a mistake not to be well versed on an issue and feel compelled to answer a question.
It's not a mistake. You just don't answer if you're not well versed. Don't even try to answer. So why wouldn't she say a mistake that she made was locking up so many black men and black women in California for nonviolent offenses like marijuana? Yeah. She was hard on black people for weed.
And now she's trying to act like she wants to shut down the border, yet she was the border czar. Why didn't she just say, hey, listen, I didn't do enough at the border. I'm going to do better next time. Charleston, you would be a better president because at least you would.
I'm going to build a wall.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm going to make Mexico pay for it. I'm going to build that motherfucking wall and make Mexico drug cartels, seizures, everything, pay for it.
Yeah, and that's what we need to do. Okay, now, do we have an ad before we bring on our guest?
We got 2 ads.
Okay, let's get those out of the way real quick. Have you been arrested lately? If you're going to prison but want to keep that, why are you doing this to my buddy, Charleston? Why are you trying to, I didn't write this copy.
I've been arrested lately. Say, fuck it, read it. Okay. I need to hear this shit.
Okay, if you've been to prison lately but want to keep that slim physique, then our next product is for you because it can be smuggled in through your anus. There are pills called liver health formulas. So many of us have a sluggish fatty liver that makes us gain weight and lose energy. For decades now, your liver has helped you with over 500 key functions every day, like doing journalism while storming the Capitol. Why don't you fix that copy, Jimmy?
Damn it!
Say y'all got some medicine that
I forgot that one.
For liver, for alcoholics and drug addicts, this will help. It's time to help your liver. There is a solution, Liver Health Formula. It's an all-natural supplement that helps recharge and protect your liver. So if you're looking to ignite your fat-burning metabolism, boost your energy, and transform how you look and feel, try Liver Health Formula. And when you do, you receive a free bottle of our blood sugar formula to reduce those sugar cravings. You get that free when you order today. Try Liver Health Formula by going to getliverhelp.com/Alex and claim your free bonus gift. That's getliverhelp.com/Alex. Get that free gift.
Will it open up the blood flow to the
To the dick? No.
Yeah.
That's Flomax. That's a different thing.
Okay,
I actually take that. I pee like a horse.
Oh, man.
It's bad.
I'm going to get it. A GNC or where you get that shit from?
Mine's doctor prescribed because I got a heavy flow out of there. But that's another story for another day. Now, the second presidential debate exposed the blatant truth. The media is no longer just biased. It's controlling the narrative. Kamala was given free rein to lie without a single fact check, while President Trump was bombarded with constant interruptions and phony corrections. It's glaringly obvious we are living in a media-controlled state, from President Biden's quiet exit from the political scene to Kamala's carefully orchestrated rise and the persistent efforts to undermine and even harm President Trump. The media's hand has been evident throughout. Blaze Media is the antidote. While mainstream outlets distort and deceive, Blaze Media is committed to delivering the truth for those who love and fight for the American way of life. We refuse to be controlled or silenced. At a time when media manipulation is at its peak, independent platforms like Blaze TV are more crucial than ever. We also post our exclusive uncensored interviews like Alex Jones and our Monday night show on Blaze TV. That's why right now we're offering our biggest discount yet. $40 off an annual subscription. If you love this show and you support what the Blaze Media stands for, visit blazetv.com/primetime and use the code PIMPONABLEMP40 at checkout to join the movement. America deserves the truth. You deserve the truth. Blaze Media is here to deliver it. All right, go support that. Now, our next guest, you're going to like this lady, Charleston.
Yeah.
You like?
By the way, America, we the media. Yeah, fuck, we the media.
We are. You are. You got more views than CNN. You got more views than Don Lemon.
Well, that's why content creation is at the forefront of America right now. People who could create content with podcasts, platforms like these, because the media isn't telling the truth.
No.
It's pushing a narrative and it's projecting propaganda.
100%. And this is why our next guest, she started off, and Emily's, I mean this with all due respect, Emily was a nobody about 3 or 4 years ago, and now she's one of the most powerful voices in conservative media. Let's welcome on the one, the only, Emily Wilson from Emily Saves America. Emily, do you know Charleston? Please meet Charleston White.
How you doing, Emily? They didn't let me go see the makeup artist today, so I'm looking like one of them old shiny black niggas off one of them slave movies. I'm looking at myself. Normally they let me go see the makeup and powder my nose a little bit. They got me shiny, looking like a greasy nigga right now.
It's funny you say that because, Emily, let's play SOT number 6. Emily actually agrees with you on that. Can we play SOT number 6?
Overturn Roe v. Wade, rescinding the right to get an abortion back to the state, leading like
I think it should be state by state.
Victims of sexual abuse. Okay, why?
That's fine. I think if everyone in a state wants something, go ahead and have it.
So if everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
if everyone in the state
right.
wants it, go ahead.
They're gonna vote us back into slavery one day.
What do I give a
All right. Well, let's go next topic.
Emily, that's your most viral clip of the past week.
Shit, I'm with you, Emily.
Yeah, what do you have to say that Charleston White's on your side, Emily?
I'm sorry, his face when I say that is so funny. Oh my God. Yeah, that's been going very viral to say the least. The funniest thing is that was like a 4-hour interview and he like made him cut so much stuff. But first of all, we were never talking about slavery. We were talking about abortion. And I literally told him, I was like, sure, if 100% of people, and of course he did the liberal thing, whereas if you have no valid argument that's based in reality with all the real issues going on that are affecting Americans, he just has to do this like, he did it the whole time. He was like, so what about slavery? It's like, dude, we're not even talking about slavery. And I answered that so sarcastically, but then I forgot the most important thing, that everyone is extremely dumb now. So they can't even tell that I'm being sarcastic in that video. I was like, sure, Dean, if everyone wants that, give it to them. Like, he's a 19-year-old. I'm not even taking this conversation seriously. If you believe that, you're very dumb, so you're probably a Democrat anyways, which they are all online trying to cancel me.
They are. And you know, Charleston's trying.
I'm coming to your defense.
That's what I'm saying. Charleston's got your back. I want you guys to link up, Emily. He will always have your back. Charleston White is the most authentic man that I've ever personally met. And if he's got your back, you are going to be in safe hands, as they say, Emily. Okay, now let's talk about the election. We only have you for a few minutes because we got, Charleston. What's going to happen? We got this election in less than 2 weeks. I think they're going to rig it. I think Kamala Harris is going to do it, somehow come in there with some sort of backdoor, election fraud gimmick. What do you think is going to happen in 2 weeks, Emily?
I think it's too big to rig. I think every time she opens her mouth, she becomes more and more unlikable and dumb, and they see how fraudulent she is. And every single thing they claim that the right is going to do, even though they forget Donald Trump has already been president before, they are now doing it. Yeah. And we have so many Democrats for the first time that are voting Republican. You know how few Republicans are going to vote Democrat? The 4 rhinos left in the US right now. No, but you have thousands of people who are libertarian and Democrats voting Republican. And now celebrities, athletes, everyone's coming out. I mean, I think if people vote early, we're going to see us win in a landslide. We already know that he is the only and true winner. So now we just have to do everything we can in the meantime. But look at his rallies. It's insane.
Charleston, Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. And Kamala Harris is trying to get support from, obviously the black population. Yes,
I hear she got Beyonce performing at her upcoming rally in Houston.
Yeah, I think we're going to go down to it. But tell me this, she's married to a white man. So why do all these Don Lemon, a gay black guy, says white supremacy is our biggest problem, married to a white guy? Why are all these people that try to stand up for black people married to white people?
I just want to let black people know if they vote for Kamala Harris, they putting a white man back in office. Her husband.
Yeah.
He
dug him off, and he got in trouble. He just beat up his last ex-girlfriend. Did you hear about that, Emily, that he beat some woman up? What was that all about?
Yeah, and then he beat up his ex. It's totally confirmed. The media's silent on it. And then I feel like all these Democrat guys are also like knocking these girls up and forcing them to have abortions. And then all the presidents are like marrying the nannies now. It's so trashy.
It is bad. It is bad. Okay. Emily, we only have you for so long. I know I keep saying that, but you've been blowing up. You're a regular now on Gutfeld. It was only a few years ago that you were, and I mean that, you were not super popular, but you've gotten popular during a Kamala Harris presidency, or excuse me, a Joe Biden, Kamala Harris vice presidency. Same with Charleston. You guys have both blown up while she has been president.
Telling the truth.
I know, but why is that? Do you think that benefits, even though we live in a system where we don't like the people that are in charge, does that benefit people like you, Charleston, and Emily that speak out against it? Is that why you guys have been successful?
Well,
Yeah.
the last 3 years, the media and the liberal medias and platforms, they're trying to silence me. So, I lost my Instagram page posting about Kamala.
It was huge, too.
Yeah, I lost my Instagram page posting about her. So I reached out to some of Kamala's friends who are my friends, Jason Lee.
That's the porn star, Jason.
No. That's the he's no.
Is that the white guy, Jason?
He's a mulatto guy. Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay.
So he does Hollywood Unlocked. Gay black male, but he's a cool gay black dude.
Yeah, there's some cool ones.
Yeah, he's a cool gay black dude, but he's good friends with Kamala Harris. Goes to the party, so I reached back out to him to get my platform back, which he once got it back for me before.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even call me back.
Wow, all because of some bullshit politics.
Yeah, that's his. He's staying true to his friend. And she's a bully.
Who, Kamala?
Yeah, she's a bully.
What's the worst thing about Kamala as a woman, Emily? Like, do you resonate by breaking this glass ceiling, potentially having the first woman president? Will that convince enough voters to go and vote for her? Because I think our country's misogynist. I don't think a woman can really be in charge of a country out there with Vladimir Putin, unless she's sleeping with him or something. I mean, I don't know if a WNBA coach could really run the country. I mean, I think Kamala could coach a WNBA team, but I don't want her coaching the United States military. So what do you say as a woman, Emily? Are you excited, even though you hate Kamala Harris, to see a woman rise to the highest political position in America?
It's so funny because I always ask like liberal women, I'm like, if you were to put a woman in office for the first time, why would you put a woman who slept her way to the top, who is an idiot, who can't even do an interview with 20 minutes without being scripted? So that is the first woman you're going to put up. Why would they ever give women another chance after that? And on top of that, I said it and I'm crucified online because if you say you're misogynistic, if I say it, I'm a pick me woman hater. I'm sorry. They are not, world leaders are not going to respect a woman.
Never.
They don't even respect Joe Biden.
Yeah.
So it's just not going to happen no matter what.
Okay, now I want to play SOT number 4. This is Kamala talking about the border wall. So let's play SOT number 4 if you can, George. This is
to fix the problem. You're doing this compromise bill. It does call for $650 million that was earmarked under Trump to actually still go to build the wall.
I am not afraid of good ideas where they occur.
So you don't think it's stupid anymore?
I think what he did and how he did it did not make much sense because he actually didn't do much of anything. I just talked about that wall, right? We just talked about it. He didn't actually do much of anything.
But you do want to build some wall.
I want to strengthen our border.
What bullshit is that? She wants to strengthen the border. I mean, how does that make you feel, Charleston, knowing that we got all these Haitian immigrants eating cats and dogs, and we got Lake and Riley getting murdered by illegal immigrants? I mean, how?
The Chinese been serving us cats and dogs.
I know. It's funny. I called a Chinese buffet in Springfield, Ohio. They said they're sold out. There's a line around the door for their Kung Pao chicken because they know that they got cat in the meat. They said that all the Haitians are eating.
Well, this is what scares me about the immigration policies and things. All I see is these people coming in to replace black people, black jobs, to put us in a further compromised position in America than we already are. So the McDonald's, Burger King,
remember Calvin? Remember that commercial, Calvin?
Man, I was
working
going
at
to that.
McDonald's?
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. And it was all black people.
It was all black people.
I know, but now you go to McDonald's, they don't even speak English.
No. And they forget to give you napkins. And yeah, and they don't keep
Emily, when's the last time you ate at McDonald's?
It's been about 15, 20 years for me.
Yo, you haven't eaten there in that long?
Since my son been born, yeah.
But you saw Donald Trump was working there. Wasn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever saw? What did you think about that, Emily, Donald Trump cooking those fries?
It was amazing, but I thought all the memes were so funny that were like Kennedy's like crying in seed oils right now because he's so upset because we're trying to make America healthy again. I know I was really bad a couple months ago and we went and we got French fries, But yeah, I don't drink soda. I don't do fast food. I try to do very little gluten, dairy, seed oils, all that.
I think he was doing a Christian's job. He was helping the least of those.
He was.
The Bible says how you show God that you love him is what you do for the least of those. So he was reaching out to the least of those.
That's very true. And I have the opposite diet. I only eat fast food and I only drink soda. I don't like water or anything if it's not aspartame or they don't use beef tallow. They use vegetable oil. I love seed oils. That's my favorite oil. I put seed oils in my car, Emily, to drive it. Okay, before you go though, Emily, tell us a little bit about your life. You've been going so viral. You saw this Charlie Kirk on Jubilee. Are you going to go on Jubilee anytime soon? And are you potentially going to do the 20 verse 1? Because Charleston did a 20 verse 2 with him and Woody. And he kind of turned his back on you. You saw Woody. We're going to get into that.
Yeah, we made up, though. I talked to him. Me and Woody made up.
Good. But I'm saying, when are you going to do the 1 verse 20, Emily?
Okay, so I just did like a 9-hour Jubilee that's coming out, but I think maybe this Sunday or something. But I don't know if I'm ever going to do that again. For me, it's just kind of pointless. I also think there's no point in debating with these people. When you debate with them, they're either just complete liars and they're usually paid by their own party, and they're not there to find a middle ground or to change their mind. They're there to get a clip. And that's why they have to do things like comparing, us to bad people in the past. I won't say his name, and telling me, oh yeah, she's pro-slavery, which is like literally, these people are such frauds and they know that they're getting paid. And also it's like, of course, these people are sitting on TikTok for 7 hours. I'm like, I'm sorry. The internet sucks. My life around it is amazing. And I don't need to go sit there and, these kids are like autistic. They like memorize all this data and stuff. And then they think they like own people. And I'm like, sweetheart, open your eyes. It's not hard to see what's happening. And especially like being right is more important to them than like American suffering. I just think they're such POSs for that. I'm sorry. They're bad people. Like, these kids suck.
No, you're right. But
she's going to be a great motivational speaker.
She is. Emily's very popular. But 9 hours, because when I was on there, we were on an episode together, which was great. But we only filmed for like 4 hours. Why was it 9 hours? What was the theme of it?
It was 28 Democrats, 28 Republicans, and I think 6 were undecided. And I will say we did a fake debate at the end, and Trump won. So.
Damn, that's what I like to hear. Okay.
And I also want to point out with the immigration thing, this is something liberals don't understand because they're not mentally competent. Why do you think these people, like when these people come here, who's losing jobs? Whose jobs do you think they're taking? They're taking Americans' jobs. And I hate that they don't understand this.
No, you're exactly right. And you saw Justin Trudeau just said he wants to stop illegal immigration, try to slow it down. So too little, too late. Now, the last clip I want to play before you go is shot number 5. And this is that little bitch-ass Dean Withers saying some more...
I've never heard you talk like that before.
Yeah, well, I'm getting fired up, Charleston. Now, let's play shot number 5.
In fact, I've openly talked about how I have used slurs in my past.
Listen
on my
what he says,
platform for like a year, because I think that is a very important point for education. Like the point is that we can change, like the socialization of the youth. The point is that if I can benefit and change my perspective and my worldview to be more beneficial to those around me because of this education, so can other people.
Why are you laughing?
Privileged fucking white kid.
Why is this funny?
I think this is so funny.
Why? That was a very deep response. Actually.
What? This is, by the way, has nothing to do with you. Why I think it's funny. I just like.
I think
I'm sure you're being sincere. It's just like it's very like I feel like I've seen so many of these apology videos, and it's just so funny to me because it's so like. It's like, okay, I got canceled. Now here's the script.
I'm going to be honest. You're just insane.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I'm just going to be the first to say it.
Okay, hold on.
I love watching people get canceled. It's so funny. You could never do it to me.
Before we do that, I'm not defending the things that he said, but I will agree that this isn't the first case we've seen something like this.
I see people every day. The amount of online young influencers that are getting canceled for like using the N-word, whatever. It's just so funny because it's like the same script every time.
Okay, so.
And it's just like you're just bending the knee to these people who are trying to cancel you.
Hold on.
And that's why you guys are so successful. They can't cancel Emily Wilson. They can't cancel Charleston White. Well, was he being a bitch ass for being sad that
he was? Yeah, he was. He's a weenie for that.
You guys have no idea how bad it was off camera. He literally, I said gay, and he was like, can we like not allow her to like talk like this? And I'm like, why are you behaving like this? You are a grown adult. This is embarrassing behavior. By the way, I want to point out, I'm being canceled online for the comment I said, which was so black and white. I don't want slavery to come back. I don't think slavery was a good thing. He was the one who said the N-word on paper, yet somehow Democrats get a pass every single time for being racist and exposed. He's not getting it canceled. I am. That's the hypocrisy of this whole thing.
That's true. Emily didn't even say the N-word, and then she gets canceled for laughing at him for being sad about saying it. It's like we're in the upside down world. Okay, Emily, so you got a Jubilee coming.
And this shit is real life. This is real life.
That was real.
That wasn't scripted.
That was not scripted. That's her and him. That was a 19-year-old guy. He's a twink. I think he's dating this guy named Harry Season, and they go on TikTok.
Listen, I kind of felt like he probably was a emasculated virgin, but, yeah.
Is he is a homosexual, though, right? Or does
looks like it.
Oh, this is the gayest part about everything. He kept saying my partner, and I was like, what's your boyfriend's name? And he was like, I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, why are you saying partner? That's what guys say when they're dating other guys. He's like, because she's a life partner. I'm like, you're so gay.
Yeah. And wow.
He's really gay. All right. Well,
sorry.
What, Jimmy? What?
A couple quick things. There's a super chat, but there's also something I need Emily and Charleston's take on. This is real.
Pretty funny, actually.
This is real. Okay. My wife just texted me. I was approached by a large black man at Kroger and politely asked if I was married. He said, "Oh, I see. Well, he's a lucky man," and he nicely walked away. So, Emily and Charleston, how cool is that?
That a big black man approach your wife?
Yeah.
That's what you interrupted the show for?
Apparently my wife has a nice caboose.
Maybe she's watching black porn while you're at work.
That's what I'm saying, and she probably does.
Yeah, for her to tell you that, she might be winking.
And Jimmy's wife's a spin instructor. She probably had tight yoga pants on. Black people like booty.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He looking at her ass.
That's why they never hit on me.
Oh, you flat back.
She's not a big back. She's
a flat back.
She's a flat back.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Very slight.
Yeah, they go walk past you. Then, they go walk past you.
Okay, and then we got one super chat from Covey Clown. How much for Charleston White? He's extra greasy.
Why would you read that? He said that he's.
How much? Man, everything got a price on it now. How much for what though?
$10,000. It's cost $10,000 if you want Charleston White.
Oh, after the slavery come in. Man, they get me for free.
No.
The white people get me for free. White people gave me free education. I couldn't read without white people.
Emily would like that.
My mama had to go to work. So I didn't learn how to read till I went into the white public school system back in the 80s. Now, I don't know what the new school system doing, but back in my day, we had old white school teachers that made sure you learned. And not only could you learn, you could read, and you could have read to comprehend. This group can't comprehend. They can read, they just can't have reading comprehension.
You're right. Emily, how many black people eat at that Erewhon grocery store, that high-dollar grocery store in Los Angeles? It's the most expensive grocery store in the world, they say. Are there any
it's a pretty mixed group, honestly.
There is. It is multinational, multicultural, really.
Yeah, well, everyone goes there from, like,
why is it
everywhere
the most expensive,
to go try stuff.
I don't know. Tell Charleston what this place is, Erewhon. I've never been.
It's a grocery store. It's like specialty items that I'm sure they have to import, and it's hard. It's just like there's not like a lot of like gluten, dairy, seed oils, all that crap. So you're paying more money for it to everything in the store is organic. So you
Tell
don't
them
have
how
to,
much
like,
a smoothie is. Tell them how much a smoothie is.
Like $23.
For a smoothie this big.
Oh, wow. Is it super healthy?
Is it? Yeah, it's super healthy, yeah.
I mean,
Emily doesn't eat that much. I would eat
back
6 of those.
the good old American farmer.
I agree.
Bring back the good old American farmer. Yeah.
Well, Emily, thank you for making time for us. Is there anything you want to tell Charleston before you go? Because this guy's got your back. You guys need to link up. I'm telling you.
I'm actually happy to meet you, but I'm finna go research and look you up. You seem like my kind, and I know my kind by the actions.
And
Thank you. I feel you. I feel like people need to not forget that Democrats are the most racist people in the country, and the only time they care about the black vote is when it benefits them and when they use them during election cycles. Yeah. So.
And it's only the 4-year election. They don't come around in 2 years. They don't come around no other time but the presidential election and say, hey, y'all, we love you. And then they disappear.
They created the KKK to try to shut down black businesses that were threatening, other local businesses.
I understand. The first domestic terrorism group in America.
Well, Emily, thank you for everything you do. I guess last prediction, I guess you said you think Trump's going to win by a landslide. But you really think that's going to happen? You don't think there's going to be any funny business? You see these videos, people burning ballots. You trust the system still after everything they've done to us?
No. I don't trust the system, and there's going to be an insane amount of funny business. Actually, it's funny. They didn't send me my ballot, so now I have to deal with all this. It's just lost. But I do think he's going to win. I just think we need to make sure the funny business is to a minimum, even though I see them. They're doing everything they can to cheat, and it's right before our eyes.
My fear is the popular vote won't sway the electoral college vote.
Yeah, I think so.
That's my fear.
Pennsylvania, they want oil and gas, and it's all oil and gas people. If they vote for Kamala Harris, who won't let us drill for oil, they're idiots. And maybe we get what we deserve. All right, Emily, thank you for making time. Keep kicking ass. You're on fire. I guess that is my last thing. You're going on Gutfeld every weekend now. Are you in Gutfeld? I know you're in a relationship, but is there something going on romantically between you and Greg?
No, sorry.
No, I'm gonna
He's
start
really nice, though.
I'm going to start that rumor.
Show.
Can you just say that just say that there is something there, and we can clip that, and we can get 1 million
Alex,
views.
does that mean she's single?
Yeah.
Has he ever done anything inappropriate? Because I would like to take over his position. Maybe we can meet to him.
No, unfortunately, we have like 30 seconds to say hi and bye, and that's like pretty much it. But I like doing that show because I actually get to have fun. I really, really don't like being super serious on these shows.
Is that a California lady?
She's in L.A.
Oh, she's an L.A. girl.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I
lived in Imperial, Vermont for a little while out there in L.A.
Yeah, she's L.A.
Well, you're in L.A., not leaving.
She's the only one there, and she's the only one that's not transgender. Oh, do they accuse you of being transgender all the time, Emily?
Do they accuse me of being transgender?
Yeah, I just got his videos. They said I'm a woman. They said I'm a biological woman. They accuse me of being transgender. Do they ever accuse you?
No, they just call me everything else.
Well, that's good. All right, Emily, thank you for making time for us. We really appreciate it. Have a good one.
Keep being great, Emily.
And connect with Charleston. He's got your back. He said if you do bring back slavery, he said he'll work for you for free.
I'm advocating for it. I think we need to hit the reset button anyway. Slavery produced some great black people.
All right. Bye, Emily.
Yeah,
now we got to get into some clips, Charleston. We only got a few minutes left, less than 30 minutes. Everybody,
we did get another super chat from CLIT blah blah blah. It says, "I'll take Charleston chews for 16 million."
Charleston, I don't even know what that means. I'll take Charleston chews. I know the candy. They're talking about the candy.
Yeah.
I don't even
You
know.
can have me for 16 million.
16, and you tell them about you. There's an internet. They're saying that Aiden Ross is going to sign you to a $2 million kick deal, Charleston.
Oh, that's what it's looking like, and we're going international with it. Yeah, we're going
to show speed. What does that mean? You're going to go do streams like all?
Well, Japan. What he brought up? Japan, Colombia. I don't think he said Thailand, but Taiwan, one of them. But they want to go overseas and international and do these streaming, and he's trying to get me to come to Canada.
You should go.
I am going. I agreed to it, but I'm on these bullshit-ass bond stipulations and conditions as an innocent man.
Well, I helped you get out of that bond.
You goddamn right you did.
But I'm saying I won't keep you to any stipulations. You can go out of the country.
Oh, well, the judge,
ankle tracker on you.
Well, Canada, they won't let me in. So, and then the court's not going to let me leave because they think I'm trying to flee.
Man, that's bullshit. And that's why those streamers are so big, like Aiden Ross. They do have a big international audience. Like, I'm big in America, but I go overseas. I'm not. I mean, actually, London, I got a little bit of an audience. But those streamers, they've been able to tap into that international market.
Yeah.
That's what brings you a next level up, two levels up.
So I also have a big international following. So that's why they're trying to get me to go. So
you got a huge following internationally. I think they like you in Africa too.
Africa.
Are you friends with Michael Blackson? You need to get with Michael Blackson.
I'm actually Eric Young, who Michael signed to his agency, Eric Young Productions. So me and Eric is real tight.
Michael's hilarious.
Yeah, me and Eric is real tight.
He likes you. He actually likes me. He's shared a couple of my videos.
Yeah, I like Michael Blackson.
I like Michael a lot. Now let's watch shot number 7. We got to react to some of these clips, Charleston. So this guy, listen what they do. He's out trying to hand out Kamala flyers.
Yeah, I'll sick a dog on his ass.
Hello. What up, dog? My name is Alberto. We came from Culinary Union Workers. I knock at the doors and try to endorse vote for Kamala Harris.
Fuck Kamala Harris.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, non-English speaking motherfucker.
What would you do if that guy knocked on your door talking about Kamala Harris?
The same thing, man. Get your motherfucker. I would use all kind of racial slurs.
Use one of them. What would you use?
Get your wetback. Get from over here.
Vince, you're not
Pinche
Hispanic.
mojado.
Or cameraman, are you Hispanic, Vince? Oh gosh, do not.
I got Hispanic kids. Nigga, I got wetback babies. I got wetback babies.
You do? You married a big booty Latina?
Yeah.
We love Latinas here. We love all.
Yeah,
Latinas.
I make babies with them.
This is my favorite Latina. What do you think about this lady right here? You ever seen AOC? Charleston, you see that ass?
No, I ain't never seen her before. I ain't never seen her.
Tax the rich. You know this. She's a socialist. Look at her laughing.
Oh, I ain't know that. I like Selena. Yeah, I fell in love with Selena.
Rest in peace, Selena.
Yeah, I fell in love with Selena.
I miss Selena. Okay, now let's see what. Now I want to get into this, Charleston. You have said a lot of controversial stuff.
Intentionally?
Intentionally, no. But I'm saying one of the most controversial things that you've gotten in trouble for, but you're 100% right, is King Von. Now I want to play this clip because a lot of people that watch this show, y'all don't know who King Von is. And to be honest, I didn't know either. I saw your clips going viral. Then I watched this 3-hour documentary and I learned a lot about King Von. Yeah. So let's just play a little minute-long clip from this documentary.
However, what happens when the people doing the killing start making the music too? Because in the years after Chief Keef popularized the violent stories of Chicago gang life, one of those gangsters killing people in the streets picked up a microphone too and started rapping in the first person from the perspective the actual killer. Yeah. King Von had a reputation in Chicago as a fearless killer before he'd even started rapping, and it's widely believed, based on the statements he made in his own songs, that Von himself could have killed as many as 7 people in his career as a gangbanger, with more murders even taking place after he got rich and famous, with it being rumored that Von used his money and influence from the rap game to have old enemies in Chicago killed, and going on a journey which, in my opinion, takes him far beyond a street player who had to kill to survive in the mean streets of Chicago, because if King Von's tweets are anything to go by, he simply loved killing people. And the sheer amount of people that King Von allegedly played a role in killing has led to intense speculation as to whether he was a full-blown serial killer.
Why is it controversial for you to call out a serial killer that killed young black men and women?
Because black people, this group of black Americans love gangsters, thugs, street guys, pimps, killers, rapists, and men who abuse women. Mm-hmm. So that come through the black exploitation era, and then by way of gangster rap. So right when King Von died, I just became aware of who he was. Prior to that, I had no knowledge of it. So part of my internet fame and popularity was for me saying, man, fuck King Von. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of black people want to hurt me. There's a lot of people in the entertainment industry that will not open the doors for me because I said fuck King Von. And I'm saying, man, he killed black people. He bragged and rapped about killing black people, homie. So they got a mural in Chicago where every major black entertainer takes a picture with him. He was on every major black platform.
Still? You're telling me still they still take
to this
pictures
day.
with him?
So here I am in Texas working with children who's rapping these lyrics. And part of my program, part of my hype program is I have a curriculum that's called a street life cycle and an anti-gang cognitive intervention program. There's a 16-week program that I designed myself. So part of that program is bonding with children by finding out who their favorite rapper is. So that's how I became aware of drill music, Chief Keef, King Von, Lil Durk, and these was kids at this time. They was 12 and 13 and 14, and they was already rapping and drilling. Drilling mean killing. So 5 years after that, here come King Von. So when he gets killed, man, I found out that, man, this guy done killed multiple people, men and women. And when you listen to him rap about it, his storytelling was so prolific about how he killed people.
He made the music video, yeah.
And it was captivating.
It was.
Because he was a great storyteller because he was actually doing these crimes. So there's nothing like doing something and coming back, having the gift to be able to rap or sing about what you've done. That's what makes it more passionate. So he was able to capture the hearts and the minds of black American youth. And even me and Aiden had bumped heads at first.
Why? Because Aiden likes King Von?
In the beginning.
Did he watch that documentary?
I don't think they watched the documentary, but everybody is aware that he's killed.
Yeah, everybody knows. You watch that documentary. Not only are those all those people that died young, he would tweet about it. I mean, King Von incriminated himself. So Lil Durk, now who just got the key to the city in Chicago, he's
now being sued by FBG Duck's mother because he was ultimately involved in it as well. The FBI.
So Durk's not a good guy in this because he plays like he's good and he's
well. He's trying to redeem himself, either out of fear or out of sincerity or out of guilt from being a part of this kind of stuff. So, but right now, today, the FBI just released reports that there are 5 more people who have been arrested for murder for hire, conspiracy to commit murder for hire, centered around Quando Rondo being shot and his friend being killed in California. They was paid to do that. And they was paid by Lil Durk's record group, OTF. So the FBI have connections that ties Lil Durk and King Von to all these murders. And it's documented that he was a serial killer.
Now, who's worse? I mean, King Von killed more people, but who's worse, him or Boosie?
Boosie.
Boosie's worse. Why? Boosie's got that gay daughter, though. He won't let her come to his house. Is that good or bad?
Boosie have a 16-year-old kid serving life in prison for committing 9 murders. And he was paying that kid $2,500 to kill people.
That's it?
Yeah.
And the guy would go drive-by and shoot him, or how would he do it?
Look up, the kid name is Marlo Mike. So go look up Marlo Mike.
So he just kind of said, Marlo Mike, I'm going to give you some money, but he probably
Marlo,
said, I'm going to make you a rap star.
Marlo Mike was a kid who experienced traumatic, who came through a traumatic childhood of violence. He seen people get killed when he was a kid.
So did you, but you didn't.
Well, I wasn't abused.
Okay. He was abused sexually?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he was, but he was abused physically. He grew up. I participated in taking someone's life, which was traumatizing as well. But I wasn't 5 or 6.
In a way, though, wasn't that a good thing, Charleston? Because you're so well spoken, you're so smart. Isn't it good you made a mistake at being a part of some at a young age because you were able to redeem yourself?
Yeah, that changed me. That put me on the path where I'm at now. So had I not did that, I would have never went through the programs that I went through as a kid. So I heard that young man was talking to Emily earlier, said that we could socialize today's youth. Today's youth isn't even socialized. You have to re-socialize. Most people haven't been taught right from wrong coming out of some of these places that they're coming out of with these liberal mindsets. They've been taught to play victim.
Yes.
Right? They don't know accountability, they don't know responsibility. So, man, one of the first things I was taught going into a juvenile system, but mainly coming from my mother, is accountability. Son, you've part of taking somebody's life, so you have to do this. So that was the first step in changing, man, holding myself accountable for doing wrong and being wrong. So, but Lil Boosie got Marlo Mike at an early age, and he was a hitman for Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie put him in a song saying that Marlo Mike is in the back itching for a body. Marlo Mike killed so many people for Lil Boosie, he got Who's Next Boosie tattooed on him.
He's got Who's Next on his arm?
Who's Next Lil Boosie tattooed on him.
Oh, wow.
So ultimately, this kid, Marlo Mike, couldn't stand the pressure of holding in all this killing that he had partook in and done, and went to the police and made a confession.
No, he did not. So he actually confessed to it. I didn't realize that's the story.
But by the time Boosie got on trial, they had already reached to him, and he rescinded on it, and he wouldn't go forward with it. So that's the only reason Boosie is out. But initially, he told on Boosie.
Wow, that's
what made Boosie worse, because he's gotten away. King Von didn't get away.
You're right, but it just sucks though that Boosie and you are fighting because, you know, he's from Louisiana. You lived in Louisiana.
Monroe, Louisiana.
So you lived in Monroe. And
I used to be a big fan of Boosie.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to love Boosie.
Wipe Me Down. I mean, that was him and what's his name?
But here's where my heart changed. In 2012, 2013, I became a youth advocate for kids who have been sentenced in America with life without parole. So we have a thing called juvenile life without parole in America. And up until 2016, America, Sudan, and North Korea were the only 3 countries on planet Earth that would take a 12-year-old, 13-year-old and give them life without parole, knowing that the human brain does not develop until at or around 25. So you really can't make a lot, especially coming from childhood trauma. So once I started working on laws and legislation that was geared toward harsh and unjust sentences toward children, Marlo Mike had been sentenced to life without parole, right?
So Marlo's somebody you would want to help.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your whole program was built to help people like that.
Yeah. So in 2016, the Supreme Court ruled in the Miller versus Graham ruling that it is unconstitutional to give a kid in America life without parole without trying to weigh out the mitigating factors that would cause this person, right? So you can't automatically give it. So Marlo Mike went back on appeal in 2019, 2020, around the time me and Bootsy was getting into it. And the Supreme Court denied his chance to overturn his life without parole sentence.
Now, what do you think about the Menendez brothers? 2 boys who killed their dad. Now, right now, they're back in court, and the district attorney is saying that they need to be...
They should be released. If and I'm not even going to say if, because you had family members who came forward and who was not allowed to testify in the trial. And I remember
they said they stuck a toothbrush up their ass or something.
Well, Dad was a head executive of Live Nation.
Yeah, I know.
So
so you think he was into those Diddy stuff?
Yeah,
So you think the Menendez brothers were telling the truth when they said
yeah, man, because most children don't have the gall to blow their fucking parents' head off in the manner in which they did. Man, it is my sincere belief that no child is born bad. I don't think no child is born bad.
I agree, and I say, and you know, all this transgender stuff, I don't think any kid is ever born in the wrong body. These teachers tell these little boys, oh, you're a girl, tell a girl you're a boy.
Yeah.
Kids
God
are
don't
pure,
make mistakes.
Kids are clean.
Nature don't make mistakes. People do.
You're right. Now, what were they saying? A couple days ago, there was a death rumor. A bunch of people were celebrating the fact that they said that you died. What was that?
Well, they said I went to Chicago, and so Chicago go kill me because I said fuck King Von. Everybody in Chicago is mad at me for saying fuck King Von. So there was a big rumor that went all the way viral on Twitter by some, and there's a big platform that posted this, that I was shot by 3 people outside of a hospital in Chicago, and the black Twitter and black internet went excited and was happy celebrating my death. And I was in Detroit at the Ace of Spades strip club doing an interview with Antoine Daniels.
And they were happy that you
they were celebrating.
Shot.
Boy, my little feelings were hurt, because I thought black people would be sad. Yeah, they motherfuckers was celebrating. So at least I know what they gonna do if I die.
Well, a lot of Peckerwoods like myself would be very sad.
Yeah.
So you got the white community be very
But
sad.
nah, man, that was an eye opener. But I remember black people celebrating when Kevin Samuels died. So here
that
it
was
is.
ridiculous when they all celebrated Kevin. All Kevin did was just kind of call some women old and say you need to get married. He was not. I love Kevin Samuels.
But they will celebrate King Von and they'll celebrate Lil Woody. Lil Woody has a reputation. In 7 years ago, Lil Woody was documented by the FBI in Atlanta as being one of the 10 most dangerous, violent people in Atlanta.
So Woody's a killer?
Woody's a killer.
And you're friends with Woody because y'all had fun.
All of my friends have killed, but all of my friends committed murder when they was children, and we met in the boys' home. So it's about 30 of us who committed or participated in the murder when we was children, but we grew up as grown men to be productive, social individuals in society, loving fathers, and we're pillars in our community. Woody is just now coming out of jail, but he's trying to walk in the path of redemption. That's why he told on the group, right? They was using him as a crash dummy. They was using him as the shooter.
Woody seems like a nice guy.
He is.
Y'all's
He got a good
video,
heart.
that 20 vs. 2
Yeah,
video
he
is so funny. When you said that girl got those, she said she's built like a model and her knees are too screwed up.
Yeah, they was too long down by her ankles. Her knees and her ankles wasn't that far apart.
And then y'all had that 300-pound woman on there.
Yeah, she was built like the Kool-Aid man. Them small legs and the big upper jug, you know.
That was such a good video.
Nah, you know, me and him have had some issues, some misunderstanding, but for the most part, when I look in his eyes, I see a guy who lost his mother at an early age, that probably had some childhood trauma, and he was used for his loyalty to his friends.
And you know how it is?
People hurt people.
People hurt people, and sometimes you want to spread that pain that you feel so you hurt other people to try to relieve that. Now, let's try to lighten things up a little bit. You were making fun of McDonald's, but listen, this guy, Nav Green, this is one of my favorite comedians in the world, talking about what it's like to work at McDonald's. Let's play SOT number.
I worked at McDonald's when I was 21 years old.
So you even know.
I worked the cash register. I stole out the cash register, and I gave free fries and free apple pies to all the pretty girls. Yeah, one of my first jobs ever, McDonald's.
We love that. Now let's play a clip. What is that? SOT 9.
Feel like this my 30 for 30. Niggas didn't see where I came from. I wasn't always a shift leader. I had to play my position till it was my time to shine. Do you know how it feels to stand and watch another nigga drop fries knowing he ain't doing half as good a job as you could do? That shit brought tears to my eyes. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I could do it. The nigga got hurt. Some grease hit his arm. Who next in rotation? Me. I walked right up to the grease, dropped the fucking fry. The nigga never got his job back. That's what it means to take advantage of every opportunity. And now niggas like, now, shift leader, let me get a free apple pie. No, nigga. Where your ass was at when these niggas wouldn't feed me? Where your ass was at when the GM didn't need me? Where your ass was at when the customer tried to run off? Where your ass was at when the fries had no salt? Where was you When all the workers needed help, them fries and the nuggets, nigga, ain't gonna drop themselves.
That's the best part. Them fries and them nuggets ain't gonna drop themselves.
Hey, man, where y'all find that nigga?
That's Nav Green. He's one of the best comedians out right now.
I love that nigga.
No, he's funny. No, I gotta say something to Nav Green. You need to go on his podcast. He's one of the funniest. But I only bring that up because now McDonald's is in.
They don't hire black people no more.
That's what I'm saying.
McDonald's would not hire a nigga. I don't know what it is. They got some invisible Jim Crow signs or something on the application.
Charles, you got to answer me this, and this is, I don't think...
Taco Bell will, but McDonald's won't hire no
I don't even know, because the Taco Bell I eat at, it's all Mexican, but I never see homeless black people. I feel like
they call couch hoppers.
Is that why?
Yeah, they sleeping on the motherfucking couch.
Well, that means
till the sun come up.
Well, I'm saying every time I see a damn homeless person, they're either a vet or they're strung out on meth. And whatever happened to the day, and I think it was Boosie that actually went viral saying this, back when people were on crack, they lived for forever. You know, a 100-year-old crackhead, now everybody's on fentanyl. So why is the homeless population consisting mainly of veterans, Charleston?
Shit, I ain't never thought about that. All veterans is homeless.
A lot of them, you know, and over 22 veterans commit suicide every single day. And all of
PTSD.
I know, but all these politicians, they want
PTSD, man. They don't have enough resources for our veterans. They make it too hard for them to get their money. Most of them have to play hurt or do something to themselves to get 100% of their disability. They sending them to these wars. They taking them through all this military indoctrination and then putting them back out here. They're soldiers. They're not civilians, but they're trying to get them to act amongst us as civilians without the proper resources and the care that they need. So don't nobody want them motherfuckers in the house with them. Ain't no telling when they go flip out and trip.
That's true.
They got training to hurt people. They emotional. It's like they're off balance emotionally because the training that they have to go through to endure just to be a soldier, and they have to come back and be a regular father, a regular husband, a regular neighbor. Man, most of them got problems, mental problems.
You're right. Now, speaking of mental problems, and I got a lot of them, but your buddy Aiden Ross, you were recently on a stream with Nick Fuentes.
I love that guy. Boy, he was a breath of fresh air for me.
Tell him what you think about Nick Fuentes.
Man, Nick, man, he give me hope for the future. When Tupac said that there's no hope for the youth, I believed that until I met him. I was so in awe of this kid. To hear his articulation, his understanding, his comprehension, and he wasn't regurgitating nothing. He was an independent thinking young guy, and man, yeah, I hope he become president one day.
Charleston, he's a white supremacist.
No, he's not.
I'm a white supremacist.
Yes, he's a white supremacist.
What are you talking about? I'm a white supremacist. What are you talking about? I don't never want white people to lose power.
Oh my
Ever.
God.
Thank you. And Jimmy's trying to virtue signal. Jimmy's like one of these loony leftists.
I'm not. I'm genuinely. He's like white people are the superior race. Black people suck.
They are.
I'm curious.
We used to be superior until we.
In sports.
Man, yeah, we used to be.
But Charleston, they're going to clip this. So say the full name and who you think should be president, because this will go viral.
I think Nick Fuentes should be president of America going forward. Matter of fact, he need to be king, the dictator.
Heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
He need to be a dictator.
What do you think the fact that his last name's Fuentes, which so he's part Hispanic?
His daddy white and his mama Mexican. Everybody like Mexican pussy. You can't get mad at that. Ain't his fault. A good white man find him some good Mexican pussy. I can't be mad at that.
I love big booty.
Good white man and find him some good Mexican pussy. Shit, I found me some and made 2 of them. Nigga, what are you talking about?
He gets a lot of hate.
Shit, man, fucking wrong with y'all, man. Mexican pussy good and a motherfucker.
I can't argue that. Charleston knows better than me. Okay,
Alex, can I ask Charleston real quick? What's going on with Brick Baby? What's that situation?
Oh yeah, what's that all about?
Brick Baby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, he's a pussy.
Yeah, what did he do? He said he was going to come and kill you or something?
Yeah, he act like he put $20,000 on my head, but when that guy choked him out on that camera, he didn't do nothing. And he by my side, so guy my side better leave me alone. I kicked their ass.
Yeah,
I've been fighting big niggas. You see the guy, he was way. The guy that hit me in the barbershop trail was every bit of 6'4", 6'5", 200-something pound, a Golden Glove boxing champ. I jumped straight on my feet when I took that blow, so nigga better be trouble. If he can't fight, he better be in trouble.
You don't want to mess with Charleston White. He might not be very large, but he's tough as nails. I'll tell you that.
And I'll bite your nose, gouge your eye with a finger. Grab your nuts and twist.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we forgot to do our legal homework.
Oh,
at the
yeah, we
beginning.
forgot to do one thing. Charleston, you got to read this for legal purposes. You got to sign this.
I'm
waiver.
visually impaired. I'm just signing.
Yeah,
I can't
just
read.
sign it.
I got.
He's visually impaired, but just sign it. I'll read it right there. The last one says, if release.
I agree to do smelling salts with Alex.
Yeah, so we got to do a little smelling salts. Have you ever done this stuff, Charleston?
Will I test dirty for a UA?
No. There's
Okay.
no drugs in this. It's only ammonia. So this is what when Peyton Manning gets a concussion on the sideline, and you see him, they sniff that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, just sniff it lightly, just lightly.
Ooh. No, listen. I was cleaning my bathroom up the other day.
What happened?
And I poured ammonia all on the floor.
Yeah.
And closed the door, and I was mopping with my hands, and it did it just like that. Fucked me up for about 3 days. I thought I had caught the coronavirus. That motherfucker ammonia, a bad motherfucker. My mom said, son, you're supposed to put a teaspoon. I said, Mom, I poured half the bottle on the floor.
That stuff gets it clean, though.
You sure did.
Okay, now, before we get into the movie, what's a SOT number 10, friend losing weight? What SOT is that? Did I send you that, Jimmy?
Yeah,
You want it? It's a pretty good one. We'll play
Okay,
it.
let's play. You don't even worry about that, Charleston. You're not.
Shit, I done signed in that.
I know, but you and I, we don't do contracts,
Already.
Charleston. we just, our business is like this. We just shake hands. That's how Charleston White and I do business. We don't do legal stuff.
You're a
Jimmy.
real brother.
Tell the lawyer to kiss my ass. Okay.
Yeah, because in Texas, an oral agreement is legal binding.
Exactly right. All right, now let's play SOT number 10.
Go get some water.
Look at this guy.
At McDonald's?
Yeah.
Don't switch up on me in there now.
Switch up. No, I'm about my business. I'm into losing weight. You know this is a life change for me. I'm ready to lose.
Is this how black women really act?
Small.
Yeah.
Watching the calories.
What's in the bag?
Oh, protein.
Protein. And we just went on a walk.
I have not had breakfast yet. Let me.
Breakfast? You're crazy.
Like, this water's really helping me. I can feel the water going down my body and removing all the fat in my body.
Yeah, I feel kind of buff, actually. I'm really happy we've been working out.
Same.
Is that another sandwich? Or
No, this is chicken.
The
protein.
Here for water.
You know the thing I hate? Though?
What?
It's like people that eat a lot. Like the mukbangers on TikTok.
Oh my God. Like, you're wasting food. You're wasting... Really eating an ice cream?
I had a homegirl like that. Every time I talk to her, she would eat it. She
We've
talking about
only
she
been
would
working
lose
out for
weight.
1 day.
Say, what
Today was
is
the
that? They
first
say,
day.
I'm going to McDonald's just for
Why
a
are you
Diet
acting
Coke.
like you work out?
Alex, this is how I feel like when I see you at the snacks in the afternoon.
I know. That's why I had to leave the room today. Got so many damn snacks I can't lose any weight, Charles.
Man, I'm telling you, I had a homegirl. I ain't gonna say her name, but that's how, man, every time I talk to her, and she used to be fine. I watched her over the year get fat. So once she couldn't lose the weight, well, I'm gonna go and get the BBL. I said, man, it's much sexier if you just work out and try to lose it.
Wait, you're telling me she's so fat, but she's then added the big booty to it?
Well, now she wanted to go get this, sucked out and then put it in some other places.
Oh, yeah, they take it out of your back. But when you see that when they go to the clinic, they all have to sit on the chair like this.
Yeah.
They can't sit on their ass.
And then when they heal up and they get naked, they got them holes in the back. Them 2 punctured holes.
What about that? There was a guy, we got out of jail, and it was a transgender that was actually putting the silicone in their butt and killed one.
I remember he was out of, I know who that was. Yeah. It was him and another chick named Wee Wee.
Yes.
Yeah, we were putting concrete in them holes.
They were putting concrete from Home Depot in women's butts.
Silicone concrete.
That's crazy. Okay, Charleston, we're almost done with the show. Tell us the last thing. Play the graphic of wrong address. Do you have those graphics?
Yeah, we got a couple graphics.
So look at this. Now, this is the movie poster. Now, that's the one where I'm on it. Now show the one of all of us. So that's Charleston. That's me. And then who are the other two the actress and the young kid? I don't even know who their names.
I forgot their name, man. But,
they're on there. Jimmy, say their names. We don't even know their names.
Charleston White, Nicole Harris, Alex Stein, and Jason Martin.
It's just Nicole. It's just spelled black, Jimmy. It's
Jimmy
Nicole.
doesn't know how to
It's
read.
spelled black.
Yeah.
Jimmy went to Princeton. He's white as hell, and his parents are white. Okay, that's it. Now, Charleston, this movie is coming.
What he doing over here and he went to Princeton?
I know, he can't even read.
Yeah, he'd have been. I bet his parents disappointed like a motherfucker.
They are.
You're not wrong.
Disappointed that he works. Jimmy, tell your parents, what'd they say when they found out you're working for me? What'd they say again?
My mom said, "Oh, you can stop posting your own silly videos then." But then when she saw the show, she said, "Jimmy, you're gonna have to tell your daughter one day that you work for Alex Stein. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be pumped.
I had to tell my people he's really not racist. They heard this stand-up comedy joke. All them
Did
black
you hear
women,
this?
all them black women was in there. Alex was in there roasting black women. I said, nah, man, he love black people. No, he don't.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
No, listen to this joke. They tried to cancel me. I opened up for Tucker, and I said, and I'll give you the short version because the show's almost over. I said, dogs have races. You know, people don't realize, like, Chihuahuas are Mexican because Yo Quiero Taco Bell. I said, golden retrievers are white people because they're the best behaved. And I said, pit bulls are black people because pit bulls are 13% of the dog population, but they commit 70% of the dog assaults.
Makes sense. That's a good comparison. They used to be the Dobermans, but they don't have.
Play the bomb. But when I do a bomb, when I bomb,
the nigga used to be the Doberman Pinscher, but black people are the pit bulls.
We love pit bulls.
I love Doberman Pinschers. I grew up watching Dobermans.
And I just want to say this. A lot of people are hating on the internet. Charleston White is out of jail. He's not going back to jail. That was a false imprisonment. And once we bonded you out of jail before the show ends, they took 24 hours to get your ass out of jail?
A whole extra day. Y'all made the bond 10 o'clock. The judge stamped the bond paper with new bond conditions at 4:08 p.m. on that Monday. We didn't know he posted the bond because we was waiting on an email from him. You guys posted the bond 10 o'clock that morning, Tuesday. Man, I didn't get out till Thursday.
That's all done on purpose because they hate you, Charleston, because you're dominating, you're winning the culture war, and it's an honor and privilege. And anytime you go to jail, just call me. I'll get you right out.
I know, buddy.
And I will get out any young black man that gets in trouble because this is what we want to do is we want to help young brothers and sisters, white, black, I don't care. I love every race, color, and creed. Make sure to check out Wrong Address, November 16th. Charleston, what do you got coming up that you want to tell the people about?
Me and Aiden Ross streaming internationally outside of America. We got the movie Wrong Address coming to 3 different states with 4 more cities. 3 different cities with 4 more cities. We're in talks of booking. I got a fight this weekend that I'm hosting with Black Rambo in Fayetteville, North Carolina. FAMU weekend, Tallahassee, Florida. A comedy show, Miami Improv, November the 6th. I want you to come with me.
Yeah, I know. I'll be there November the 6th.
Yeah, I want you to open it up.
And you sold it out last time.
I sold it out last time, yeah.
All right, guys, everybody go follow and support Charleston White. He is the king of the black culture, especially this internet culture.
Alex, just a heads up, November 6th is the day after Election Day. So.
I don't care. I'm not even going to vote anymore.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I'm only voting for Charleston White, all right? That's the only person that I'm writing, and I love Donald Trump. I hope he wins.
And because of Alex.
Tell it. Announce it here. Announce it here. Big announcement. Now this is a monumental thing.
I'm trusting Alex on this one. He told me that Adam 22 wanted to interview me. And I said, he been wanting to interview me. Fuck him. I ain't doing nothing. He said, man, but he's cool, man. Charles, he really likes you. I thought about it. It's been about a week or 2. My team reached out to Adam, unbeknownst to me. I didn't know he had been talking to Adam. He finally called me today and said, man, I talked to Adam 22. He said that would you do an interview with him? I said, man, Alex. I said, yeah, because of Alex Stein.
And this is why, I just real quick, because they're going to clip this.
The only reason because of Alex Stein.
Well, I appreciate that. And Adam 22 is going to get his biggest video of 2024 by having Charleston White on there. And he does like you, Charleston.
That's what I'm trusting.
He's a little scared of you, to be honest.
I was a little scared to go over there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's worried about you physically hurting him, but I think he's worried about you just laying down some of the lyrics.
We got to go down through there because he done accused me of some shit that I've never done. He said I fucked a cat rather than maced the cat.
But you're going to get all that settled.
We go straighten it out. We go get some straightening.
It's going to be water under a bridge by the time that
See white folk bringing us together. White and black love unifying everybody.
All right. Everybody go follow Charleston. We end the show the same way every time with a freestyle finale. DJ, hit that beat. All right. Yo. Got Charleston White. And I'm flying high. No, Charleston didn't die. You liars on the internet can't get the pussy wet. Full of shit. Y'all need to quit. Charleston's a man. He's got that plan. I don't care if you're white African. We are the best. We passed the test. Charleston is the best. I love all y'all. Bouncing that ball. Don't get in like Bronny James getting chosen for the league. I don't really care because I'm hot on weed. All right, guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Go follow Charleston White. I love you. Peace and good night.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but we gone.